Alright, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to episode number 15 of my Feed the Beast Monster playthrough. In our last episode, we went to the Nether, created a Nether portal, went to the Nether, and got some Nether quartz. Now, we need to build a... We're going to work on building one of these ME controllers, which we need Fluxus crystals for. Which I believe it's in this one. And now the Fluxus crystals, you just need searches. Well, both kinds of quartz. So 4 of that quartz, 4 of that quartz. Let's just stick it in the pulverizer. Alright, so... that quartz plus 4 of that quartz and 4 another quartz equals 4 fluxus. Now, plenty of this. Let's see, where is our searches quartz dust? Now, the searches quartz dust, simply stick in the redstone furnace. And it looks like it was lagging a little bit right there. Stick it in redstone furnace and gives you silicon. Now we got 2 silicon, and now we need some iron as well as a stick. I believe it is like this. Gives you a quartz cutting knife. Now with this quartz cutting knife, put it right there, take our 2 diamonds, stick them in the center, take redstone, stick it on either side, and silicon in the middle gives you 2 advanced processor assemblies. Now with the advanced processor assemblies, you have 2 options. Either one, you can smelt it in the redstone furnace and just get 2 circuits, or you can apply this mimechite, which gives you 4, which honestly is what I prefer to do. So now we got 4 of the processors, and now we just need iron. Got the iron. One processor. And Fluxus crystals gives me this ME controller. Just breaking off those. Now where are we going to put the ME system? I say we can stick the ME system right... go right here. Now we don't have any power being applied to it because, well, there's no point. Next we need to create a drive, an ME drive, which is right here, which is just a chest, basic processor, some glass, etc., etc. So the basic processor, do that. What's up, Kyle? Alright, so we got 2 silicon, now we need gold, which can give us our regular processors, like so. No, I don't actually know that. Where's that mimechite? Oh, never mind, I already have it. Take the mimechite, mix it with the processor, and it gives you 4 basic processors. Now in order to make that drive, we needed 2 processors there, 2 glass right there, and then iron all around. And is it a chest? Yes, it is. I think we have a spare chest. Let's just make a chest. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Alright, so now we have our ME drive, and what the ME drive does is it will hold up to 10 stored cells. So let's take some of this oak wood, stick it into the redstone furnace, because even though the leadstone energy cell is completely maxed, we still need it. Then we should also make a nether redstone energy cell. The reason for the extra redstone energy cell is because we have one energy cell for our machines, then we have another energy cell for our tree farm, and now we just need the last energy cell needs to be for our ME system. There we go. Now we need copper, and we also need electrium. So let's find our copper. We're going to need 1 silver, 1 gold. Put it into the pulverizer. Looks like it's lagging a little bit here. Come on. Test. There we go. I don't know why it's doing that. But irregardless, got our pulverized gold. Got our pulverized silver. Mix them together and get 2 electrium. So let's do that. Gives us 2 electrium. Do that. And then we can stick the coal or the charcoal into the furnace. Boom. So leadstone energy cell with 3 copper and a conductance coil makes another leadstone energy cell. Now you only need to put it over the ME controller. And then in the configurations menu we're going to put it as input. The reason for input is that. So that way it won't drain it, because we don't have anything in there right now. So what's the point of wasting the energy to run it if we don't need it? Let's make a couple of conduits. Oh, 6 conduits. Patch them in. And now it is filling up with energy. Simple enough. Okay, now next in our thing is to make an access this ME access terminal, which is a conversion matrix, which requires fluxus dust, which is just another in-search quartz dust. So let's put it in the pulverizer. Gives me some nether quartz dust. So nether dust, searcher's quartz dust, and redstone gives me 2 fluxus. And I'm actually going to need to multiply that recipe by 3. So 3, 3, and 3 gives me 8. Got our ME processor. Is it just 1, or do we actually need 2? Looks like we just need 1. 1 in the center, 2 fluxus dust on either side. Got our quartz right there. Got the other quartz. and got our iron. And conversion matrix. Now we need ME cables. The reason for the ME cables is right there. It looks like we need a little bit more sand or glass. Just one more should do. Let's see, iron ingots right there. Then 3 glass. 1 ME cable and error conversion matrix gives me an access terminal. Now, if you put ME systems right next to each other, they will link up. So if I applied power to this ME controller, let's do that right now. See, now we're applying power to it. We can open up the ME terminal, but since there is no storage device, there's nothing that we can do. So let's turn that off. And it's only using 5 AE a tick, which is 2 MJ, so 20 RF a tick. That's the approximate what it is. Storage. Storage cells. There we go. Now, they come in a bunch of different varieties. You have your 1K storage, you have your 16K storage, you also have a 4K. So it all just depends upon what you actually need. And it looks like we might just have to go with a 1K storage for right now. Actually, let's go. Instead of actually making the storage cells myself, because there is a ME storage kit on the website that I could go to if I so desired, but I'm lazy. So I could make a keyless storage cluster, I can make a 64, I can make a 16, but I am interested in 116. So the MMAC, which is the Mac, that line of stuff is everything that I needed to make. And now we have our 16K storage with the ME, or with the 16K. Simply stick it in there like so. And since it is completely offline, don't need to worry about it. In order to turn it online, we just simply change that. Now what I'm going to use it for, I'm going to turn it down to, turn it all the way up and then turn it down to 30 RF a tick. The reason for 30 RF a tick is because it doesn't need that much AE and I'm still losing a little bit. So let's just store everything in here just real quick. And this is what it looks like. So everything that I have in my inventory is right here, and it stacks. So I have 256 dirt, which is what we're going to use it for, is to store all of our things. Just gather up everything, because we don't need the seeds. Alright. So we got all the seeds in there. Now the redstone I want to keep. I also want to keep the iron, the apples, the glowstone, the essence dust. Don't care about seeds. want to keep copper. Searcher's quartz, nether quartz. Let's keep the buckets as well, and that. Weak infusion stone and regular infusion stone. Some mimicry. Processor, quartz cutting knife. Guess borrow all of these. So that's what still is left in there. So I want to keep all of those things. Now I'm just kind of throwing everything in here, trying to think about what I want to keep. Let's keep this book. Now, I'm using 56 different types out of 63, which means it can only hold, or 64, my bad. So it can only hold 64 different items as of right now. So let's take out the Jaraka wood because we can store the Jaraka wood over there. We can take out oak saplings and rubber saplings because rubber saplings isn't stored right there apparently. But there is our oak saplings. So I want to keep those things. I want to keep the book. Don't really care about the cobblestone or the tool rods. Throw those in there. And then we can just try dumping everything in here. If we can't dump it in, it won't go in. It's like right now. The ME system is completely full. So we could just pull out things like the tool rod. We already have one of those in the chest. And in its place we could put in seeds. Let's take out the flour and put it in gunpowder. Because we have more gunpowder than flour. And then this is all the things that won't go in the ME system. So if we take everything, and right now I'm just matching up. Because you can see how it's orange right there. That means that the types are full, but it's not completely full with the bytes. So try putting in anything that I can. See, there's a few items that were already in the ME system. Next, we try putting it into this chest, which is just the excess chest. Can't do it there. And then we move on to this chest. So you can see what I'm doing. I'm seeing if anything that I can do in the ME system. Then I try this chest, and then this chest. Can't put the chest in, can't put the chest in there. Which means we need to stick it in the last chest. Like so. Got that. Now it's still gaining a lot of excess energy, even though it's running off of 30 RF tick. Good thing creepers don't damage town. Alright. Destroy these. Looks like there is some excess things in there. Oh shit. Take that, put it right there. Dump all of that extra stuff. Then these are the excess items. Alright, now before I move on to creating a nether chest full, I can take out this iron in the searcher's quartz and stick them in the ore chest. I'm going to do the same thing with the redstone. This redstone as well. Which gives me enough storage for everything else. Take out the steel, rubies, lead. Alright, so we've pretty much have just condensed everything of these chests into the ME system. Take out the charcoal, turn that on. Now before we run out, we simply need to stick in oak wood. Let's see, how else can we do this? We have extra leadstone conduits around. So let us mine through right here. The reason that I'm going to do this is that we can just tunnel or funnel 5 stacks of oak wood into it, and we can do the same thing later. I'll show you what I mean. Stick that in there. Alright, and then now we can break this leadstone conduit, which means that we simply need 2 chests and some iron, which can give us 2 hoppers. Now hopper number 1 is going to go right there, pointed down into that, and then hopper number 2 is going to be right there. Let's go 6. Alright. So now this redstone furnace is completely full with oak wood, and so is the hopper. And then we put the charcoal into this hopper, and it will funnel down into there. Because you make charcoal faster than you do charcoal, or you make charcoal faster than it's being used up, which means that the excess wood that we have, we can just stick it in there for an easy power source. Let's turn off our ME system. Which means that we really only need to turn it on whenever we actually need something. Let's grab our weak essence. Oh, let's also grab seeds. So now we have seeds. And next we need... swearing I'm forgetting something. Seeds, essence... no. If I am forgetting something, then I will remember as soon as I get down here. Because I pretty much need to religiously be harvesting this so that way we can get more than enough essence. Alright, there is our 8 essence. Looks like we got an extra weak essence and nature essence. And then we have essence dust. Coal essence. Now with this coal essence we can make 4 charcoal, or 4 coal. And then with the weak infusion stone, make weak essence. Might as well use it all up. And weak essence plus 4 coal plus 1 seed equals coal seeds. Which means we can finish off with that coal. And now we have essence crops and coal crops. A full 8 of each. Got some nature essence here, got some regular essence, which we can convert into a weak essence. Let's find our weak essence. So we can make coal seeds, we can make water seeds, earth seeds, fire seeds. Alright, so these elemental seeds, it's not what I want. Yeah, see, you make water essence, and then you can merge everything together, get different types of seeds, get snowballs, clay, water bucket, you know, the works. But what I want is to move on to regular essence, which we can get redstone seeds, glowstone, obsidian seeds, tin seeds, copper seeds. You know, we can get those types of seeds. Which means that we can make one of the regular essence. Also reminds me that this chest right here, since it does contain items that we probably can use in our ME system, or not use, store. Try and store everything that we can. Then we take an open hand, right click, double right click, and double right click. And what the double right click does is that anything that these are in your inventory will go into the barrels. Let's try and stick everything in there. Try and stick all of this into there. I guess we can stick right there. Type C remove. Remove that lock. Alright, and once we finish moving all of this stuff, everything in this chest, once we move it up, then I'm going to end episode number 15 right here. And I actually don't know what we will do whenever we come back. Because we got our essence farms going. Can't do very much with the essence farm until we get more essence, which is why I'm waiting on the essence crops to actually produce. We got our ME system now. see, apples. We can store oak wood. Looks like the server is restarting just in time. Yep. So, look, if I double right click, the 2 apples that I had right there go into there. Same thing with the oak wood and the oak saplings. How are we doing on oak saplings anyway? Yeah, we still got 47. And we are producing quite a bit of wood. Actually, I think in our next episode we're going to look into what is it? Yeah, I think we're going to look into a steam boiler. And the server restarted before I could finish deleting those protections. So, I'm going to end the episode right here. Thank you for watching, and if you could, hit that little subscribe button down at the bottom, and to help support this. And as always, thanks for watching.